with Cinema.
Welcome back to War with Cinema. I'm your host, Greg, your local metalhead, and with me is...
Part of the collector. Fuck the intros. I'm getting into your ass on this one, dude. Like, tell them what the fucking movie is.
It's Troll 2. You didn't like it? You sound like you didn't like it.
Don't sound so fucking surprised. Like, who did like this fucking movie?
I genuinely like this movie. Not for, I don't think it's a good movie, but I have a good time watching it.
And me and your wife are going to have to sit down and talk about putting you in a fucking home or something because something is wrong that you like that movie. Like, holy shit.
It was actually made in 1990. Hold on.
Are you sure? Yeah. Yeah. It's just so fucking bad. Like, was there a budget? Did they need a budget?
$200,000.
Okay, yeah, that sounds perfect. Right on. Shit, they might have spent too much.
Most of this review is probably just going to be fun facts.
It's just going to be shitting on it for however long we do this.
Much. I pretty much didn't write it down. I'm going to the IMDb page just so I can go to the
shit?
Yeah. Just so I can go to the trivia because there's a lot of stuff there, but we'll talk first before we get into all that.
Did this movie make a fucking dollar? That's what I really want to know.
Okay, so
it couldn't have been in theaters.
No, it wasn't. I think it was straight to DVD, or straight to VHS rather. Right. But when this movie came out, obviously it bombed. No one liked it.
Should have went straight to fucking trash. Is what it should have went.
But somewhere, somehow, it picked up traction. People that love good bad movies like myself just love this movie, and there's a whole movement. There's actually a documentary called Worst Bad Movie. I think it's on YouTube, but check it out. It goes into the details about this movie and everything.
How did this even make the list?
And how big of a because
of me.
All right, there's two reasons I made you watch this movie. First of all, originally, my plan was to do psychological mind benders, and you're like, can you mix it up, do something a little bit different? And I'm like, well, I kind of like B movies. Right. You're like, yeah, throw a couple of those in there.
This isn't even a fucking B movie.
Oh, yes, it is.
I don't think it's on the alphabet.
It's the fucking epitome of a B movie.
Let me before we even start this fucking shit fest, let me just tell you, bro. I hated Nothing. I would watch Nothing for an entire fucking day, back to back to back, then watch this shit again.
And that's another reason why I did it, because you shit on Nothing so bad, and I was so upset about it. I'm like, I kind of like Nothing, and the fact that you shit on it so bad, all right, I'm gonna give you something to cry about.
Oh, it fucking took the spot. It took the fucking bottom spot. Believe me, it dug into concrete and fucking found a way to get lower than Nothing.
I would say let's give a synopsis of this movie, but it doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't need one. This movie makes no fucking sense.
All right, so the movie's called Troll 2. And before we hit record, you were talking this doesn't even have a troll in it. It's about goblins.
I mean, they don't say the word fucking troll.
Yeah, they don't say troll at all.
If you were going to do a shot game for every time they said troll, you'd be fucking sober at the end of this.
Yeah.
But if you did goblins, you might be hammered.
So the idea of this movie, well, not the idea, but the basic synopsis is his family trades places with another family to go live they
live in the city, and this place live out on the sticks.
Yeah.
He said which, by the way, they said the whole town population was 26 fucking people. I don't even think there was 26 people in the fucking movie, including the kids that went. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Are there even towns that exist like that anymore? It's probably a freeway now. I don't think towns that small are even fucking possible. But, yeah.
I forgot to pull that up when we started talking. But yeah, it's like a...
You can just look at the cover and be like, this is going to suck ass.
So I wanted to bring this up because we hopefully have video now. I'm recording, but I don't know how it's going to turn out. But I have the original VHS cover of this movie pulled up.
The original Boogeyman is back.
That kid is not in the movie.
No. Who the fuck is that kid?
That is not what the troll/goblins look like at all.
Not at all.
That's what,
Did you see the original Troll?
I didn't see it, but I know of it.
Is that what it looked like?
No, not at all.
Well, okay. Well, this makes no fucking sense.
No sense at all, and that's what makes this movie so great. So they switch places.
Throw the word great around very loosely.
I do.
Yeah. So yeah, they switch places with this fucking family, and then it turns out that the family are goblins. The whole fucking town's goblins. Mm-hmm. And the little kid, I guess he's like, it seems like he's being haunted by his grandfather. And that guy, like, I don't understand. Like, is he a fucking ghost? He's touching the kid, picking the kid up, snapping fingers, lightning's hitting shit. Like, I don't understand. What the fuck is this guy?
There's no explanation for it at all in this
He's
movie.
like guardian angel / fucking John Wick grandpa. I don't know. Like I said, this movie was just so frustrating on so many levels.
So they go to the goblin. It's called Neilbog, which is basically goblin spelled backwards.
No, it's not basically. It's fucking goblin backwards.
Yeah, it is goblin backwards, which is...
But you know the fucked up thing is? The kid, until he pointed it out, I didn't even think about that shit.
I don't think most people do. Like, that's what... I'm glad they kind of put it in the movie, because...
That's probably because nobody made it that far into the fucking movie to, like, you know, check it actually out. But, yeah, the daughter was kind of hot. But you know what was crazy? And that's why I was telling you before we started, the fucking 8-year-old is the best actor in the whole fucking thing. Like,
yeah.
He's the only one that when he screams or says something that I don't feel like he's reading it off a fucking cue card. The mom, I've actually seen her in other shit. She's reading every line off a fucking card.
Yeah, but like her eye, there's something about her eyes when I watch this movie.
Because she's reading.
It like fucking creeps me out.
She's like, you want me to memorize the lines for this shit? No. Just put a card up. I got you. And the daughter was the same way. The dad, he just seemed like he didn't give any fucks. Like, he's like, I already cashed the check. I'm in this bitch regardless. Like, we're just going to roll with this shit.
What's funny is the dad is actually like overacting because he's not an actor. This is the only movie he's been in. He's actually a dentist.
It shows.
Yeah.
He can't be as bad at fucking dentistry as he is this. I would rather him fucking drill a cavity than watch this movie with him in it.
So, back to the movie.
Yeah.
Because I want to finish the synopsis before we get into all the like little fun parts about this movie, because there are fun parts.
Yeah, okay.
They get to this town. Everyone's really weird, and they keep feeding them this green
yeah,
food.
go ahead. Tell them about the green shit.
Yeah. So the goblins feed the family this green stuff. It's supposed to turn them into plants so the goblins can eat them.
Yeah, really, this movie's just a really over. What's the word I'm looking for? Passive aggressive, trying to turn people to vegetarianism. That's what I got thinking of.
Fun fact: the director's wife is the one that actually wrote the movie, and she got inspired because all of her friends started becoming vegetarians all at the same time. She was so upset about it, she wrote this movie.
She must suck a mean fucking dick if he read that and was like, "Yeah, we can run with this. This will sell." She must have took the color out of that shit. Like, seriously.
They're actually, the director and his wife are French. And they don't speak English.
So they're assholes. Got you. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, France. Not really, though.
They don't speak English at all.
Okay.
None of the cast speaks French.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I think it was the costume designer had to translate while this movie was being shot.
Yeah, 200 G's. It's like, what do we do? CGI or get a translator? Fuck it, let's just roll with it.
And the actors wanted to do rewrites on the script to give it like a little bit more improv.
What page did you not like? All of it.
Yeah, and he wanted strictly by the numbers. Like, everything that's written, you say. Do not improv. Do not change anything.
And a dick French accent, too.
So you really didn't enjoy all those, like, parts. So one of my favorite scenes in this movie is when the kid...
It's mind-blowing to me that you have a favorite scene.
I have a lot of favorite scenes. Most of this movie I fucking love. Is when the kid goes to pee on the table.
Yeah,
that
was it. Kind of was kind of funny because I'm thinking like that's the best idea this fucking kid could come up with. You couldn't just wrap everything up in the fucking tablecloth and chunk it outside or anything. This kid's like, nah, gotta go for the golden shower. It's the only way to save my family. That was the most tickling part of the whole fucking thing.
And then the dad, you can't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it. Like, that did not make you bust out laughing.
He goes to take the belt. I'm like, oh, he's finna fucking whoop this kid bad. And he's like, I'm gonna notch my belt because I'm so fucking hungry. And I'm like, oh, well, you get him, Dad. You get him. You're showing him. If my kid pissed on the dinner table, I'm gonna tell you. I mean, I'm not into child abuse at all, but like he'd got his ass beat.
Yeah, I think if you pee on the table, that deserves a good spanking.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with a rolled up newspaper and put you outside. Like,
but that wasn't great. I gotta tighten my belt by one loop,
so I don't does your mom and sister.
So I don't feel hunger pains.
Now that you're saying it, it is kind of funny.
That's
But at the
fucking
time, I was just kind of
amazing.
like, "Fuck you, Greg."
That's why I like suggested we should watch this together because because we could like have a good time with it, but
Yeah, man.
we didn't line up that way. But oh well.
Yeah, it was hard to get through.
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, man, we're good friends." So like, I'm gonna give it a full. I'm gonna watch the whole thing. Like, I didn't YouTube anything. I sat down. My wife's like, "You're gonna finally watch that shit?" I was like, "I fucking guess." Like. I literally, for a week and a half, I walked up to my coffee table where this fucking thing's been sitting since you gave it to me, and I would go to pick it up, and I'd be like, not today.
Yeah, we were actually supposed to do this like 3 or 4 days ago. And you're like, I still haven't watched it.
I was like, bro, I'm trying. Like, it's just that hard. I was afraid it was going to break my fucking PlayStation. Like, what is this shit you just put into me? Like... I'd rather watch manga porn on me than this shit.
So you never like you don't have any scenes that was like, man, that was really funny, because that's the whole point. Like, this is a really really shit movie.
The thing with the troll queen, like, that chick was pretty when she used all of her troll powers to get hot for 10 minutes to feed that kid popcorn.
Yeah.
Did he ever die? Because like, he ate that corn on the cob. There wasn't no green shit on that corn on the cob.
Shoot, who knows?
And he's just like spits out a mouth. He's like, no more popcorn. No more popcorn. That was kind of funny. Like, I laughed a little bit at that. But like, she rolls up in full-fledged lingerie with a corn cob. I'm thinking, do you want to eat that, or do you want me to use that on you? Like, I got a little tickled by that. And the point about them trying to get, like, the whole time they're trying to get him to eat this green shit because that's what turns him into the plants. And I'm like, the first, not the first kid with the glasses, but the second kid, the one that tries to go to the store.
Yeah.
And the guy gives it, here's a sandwich, eat up. Who the fuck eats a sandwich with green shit hanging out the side?
I know,
of it,
right?
bro?
That's what I kept thinking about this whole movie. Like, nothing in this movie is appetizing. Like, I would not want to eat that at all.
Like, I don't even think a blind person would be like, nah, I'm good, man. It just feels like it's bad. Like,
right.
I don't know, but yeah, there wasn't a lot of joy in this. You know what? You know what my favorite part was?
What's that?
The fucking end credits.
I bet you were so relieved. I bet you had an audible sigh of relief.
When you said an hour and a half, and I looked at it, said an hour and 35, I'm like, you bastard, you fucking lied to me. 1 second over an hour and a half was too much of this shit. What I thought was pretty crazy, I didn't see coming with, like, it didn't have a happy ending, which I thought was fucking nuts. Like, you know, and it confused me a little bit.
Yeah.
They go, like, I don't know. I don't want to jump to the end. I don't know if you're
jump to the end.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna jump to the end just because it's bothering them.
There's nothing left in the middle. Like,
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we covered all that. But you know what? A little side thing. I don't know if I've seen him. He looks familiar to me, but I've seen a million different actors. The pastor. Mm-hmm. He wasn't completely fucking like useless. Like,
and I was thinking the same thing. I think I've seen him in other things. I didn't bother looking into it.
No, but like, he had a little bit of acting chops. He wasn't completely useless, but no, see, like, so they make it out. They killed the fucking trolls and all that good shit, and they get back to their house, and the dad doesn't even get the fucking minivan into park, and he's like, I gotta go to the office and take care of some shit. Mom's like, I'm gonna go take a shower and get something to eat. The son's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And like, the girl's like, the boyfriend who lives, he's like, I'm going home, see my mom and dad. And she's like, I'm going with you. Bitch, we just survived an ordeal. You ain't going anywhere. Fuck your boyfriend. Oh, that was another thing. The dad's like, I hate that motherfucker, this and that. And then he shows up, he's like, you don't treat my daughter right. Well, where was all that fire in the minivan, dude?
Right.
Get out and knock this kid the fuck out, right? None of that.
No consistency.
The dentist, like, you know, he could knock his fucking teeth out and put him back in, but I just didn't feel the anger in my dad. I could have acted the shit out of that part, bro.
Oh yeah, anybody else could. So the actors were actually
not actors,
but they thought they were going to be what is it called? Stand-in characters.
Oh, like stunt doubles,
like extras.
Oh, okay, I got you.
They thought they were going to be extras,
and they're the cast.
And then they got cast on them as the main cast.
It's probably because the main cast was like, have you read this shit? I'm out.
I don't think there was a main cast.
That probably wasn't. No, couldn't afford it. The little kid's bedroom, like, I noticed some shit in there that I had when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. You know, like, but I couldn't get a feel for where the fuck they lived because he had 2 Chicago Cub pennants on one side of the room.
Yep.
Which, dude, you ain't got it in here, but that fucking Joker poster he's got from the Killing Joke, that's a dope ass like poster. Like that shit's on T-shirts and shit.
Yeah,
now. But I noticed that in the corner. That was the only bright spot. And then under his window where he thinks the fucking troll is, and it's actually the kid, the boyfriend and shit. He's got a Detroit Pistons pennant there. So I'm like, where the fuck do these people live? Like,
he just likes all teams.
I guess.
There's a whole bunch of stuff in there where he likes different teams. He has like one memorabilia from each team.
Yeah, and then like the little dude with the sombrero on. Like my grandma had like 7 of those in her garden.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought that was crazy. I was just like, wow, that was nostalgia right there.
Yeah.
And then literally nothing else good happened. But yeah, man, I never thought I'd say this, but can I borrow nothing again just to get the taste of this shit out of my mouth?
Right.
Like, in my brain. I'm just
It wasn't
kidding. I
that
don't want
bad.
nothing
Just,
either. But
if you ever, you're going to feel up for it. You're going to think back on this movie and you're going to be like, man, I want to watch that part again because it was so funny. Because that's how I was.
I'm going to call you up in a cold sweat. Greg, grab Troll 2.
I won't, like, I
got it.
I wouldn't even rewatch the whole thing again. I like to go on YouTube and do like super cuts of like my favorite scenes.
Yeah, who spent time to do that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you make them? Did you make the supercuts, Greg? You can tell me.
I'm the only one that saw the movie, so of course.
Fucking apparently. Like, I don't even think the people that filmed this shit watched it. No, it didn't have a premiere. That shit was bootlegged before it came out. Yeah, I got the VHS right here. We haven't even finished. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're just going to sell
Got all the best parts right here. This shit's going on YouTube. What's YouTube?
It's 1990. Yeah, there's a thing. It's yeah. Don't trust me. It's gonna be big.
It's gonna be big.
How did this movie get formatted to fucking DVD, bro?
Because of the following, the cult following. Really,
there's a cult. This is an actual thing.
I'm not
You're not fucking with me.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with you. There's a lot of people that there's a cult following for this movie. They actually have parties where they get together and watch the movie all together.
Ritual suicide to it? That makes fucking sense. Like,
they eat green stuff filled with poison.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's population control at its fucking finest right there. You want to get about 2-3% of the dumbasses out? Oh, Troll 2 party. Yeah.
And then I was watching the documentary and they put stickers on people that haven't seen the movie. They call them like virgins and they put like an S on them. I don't know what it stands for, but yeah, that's just, and
then
they all get
stupid.
They all get together and they watch the movie. That's a great camaraderie for people that love movies.
I never want to shit on groups of fucking probably very lonely, strange people getting together and finding friends. Like, I'm usually all for that.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a buddy. But these people, they're wasting my air, bro. Like, am I fucking getting my point across? This movie is fucking horrible, bro.
It is. And I hope the people that listen to this regularly went and watched it beforehand just so they can know.
No, I hope they didn't. Because I care about our fans, bro. I'm not going to subject them to this bullshit. That's why I do this. So they can not have to suffer, you know? It's like a PSA. Like, I'm doing this so you don't have to.
Let's get in. There's a lot of fun facts.
Hit me with some fun facts, bro.
Let's go into these fun facts. Director, I can't say his name, so I'm not going to.
Yeah, who cares?
Is still angry about the film's poor reception.
I thought it was an Oscar contender, honestly, when we were making it.
He crashed a cast reunion Q&A after he was escorted out of the room. He heckled the cast from the hallway, calling them liars and dogs as they answers fans' questions.
The one fan that showed up to interview him, to Q&A. What went wrong? Never mind, I can answer it. It just fucking was all bad.
That guy right there, it's all him.
Yeah, no, he can't speak English. He doesn't know what the fuck we're saying right now. Like, it's perfectly fine.
Although the movie was titled Troll 2 to capitalize on the minor success of Troll 1986, it has no connection to the plot or production of the earlier film.
Or fucking anything other than the title.
Yeah, this was supposed to be called something else. I don't know what it was, but the production company was like, "Hey, we have this title, Troll 1.
You already paid for it."
Yeah, we paid for the name. Slap Troll 2 on this to give it a little bit of a boost, but we've seen how that went.
They should have known this shit was doomed since Dump Street, bro. Like, Yeah, we're titling it Troll 2, even though we literally make no reference to a troll at all in the entire thing.
Okay, one of my favorite characters, his name is Don Packard. He was the general...
Store guy?
Yeah.
That dude's creepy as fuck, man.
Yeah, you want to know why?
I've seen him and shit. Like,
He's been in it. He was in and out of psychiatric hospitals while filming this movie.
yeah, that makes sense.
He doesn't remember anything when filming this movie. He's like, I watch it, but I don't recognize that guy, and I don't remember doing that. How fucking crazy is that?
That's bananas.
He says one of my favorite lines in there. The kid goes in there asking for milk. He's like, milk? No. And then he's like, eggs.
You know, you like fucking spit or something? Like, fucking, we're vegetarians. Eggs. Bacon.
I bust out laughing every time he fucking does that. It's the greatest.
That dude, seriously, fucking.
No, he was creepy as fuck, and that's why.
Bro. I almost forgot about that. I blocked that out, obviously.
Yeah.
That dude was creepy as shit. I thought you were going to tell me that was the Crypt from the Tales from the Crypt motherfucker or something without makeup, because I would have believed you.
Yeah, right? It once had a 0% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. As of July 2014, it has a 6%.
I was just about to say, they found a way to give it a negative number? That's crazy. Fair.
Are you sure you didn't read that wrong? Negative 6%? No.
Yeah,
it went up a little bit because of the resurgence.
But sure as shit isn't flipped upside down in fucking 9. We know that. Good God, 6%. That's the 6%, like I said, wasting our air, bro.
Yeah.
Population control.
I'm part of that, so...
I'm sorry, I don't want you to go. You know what I mean? Like, I know that you have some good taste in movies.
Yeah.
Just not with this one.
No, this one was, fuck you for hating nothing so much, so...
I still feel like I was justified, but not this bad. Like, you know, that's like, I stepped on your foot. Well, I shot you in the kneecap.
Right.
Like,
escalated quickly. No, I actually tried to ease you into it because I gave you Krull, which is considered a B movie. It's kind of a bad movie, but you actually found enjoyable moments in that film.
like I said, that one was, I mean, fuck this one. That one, Kroll was a fucking Academy Award winner compared to this fucking shit, but yeah, Kroll was bad too. But like I said, when we talked about Kroll, I felt like if they tried to do that again and then picked a genre, that I think that movie could be successful.
Can't do that with this?
I mean, if you get the fucking title to match what you're talking about, you got to start, you know, somewhere.
Start with Neil Bog. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. That would have been a better name for the fucking movie.
It really would have. But that just makes it so much better.
And then, like, you have Neil Bog written, and then under it, the mirrors, and it reads Goblin, like, upside down. You know
I would
I mean?
actually be really cool.
That would have been all right.
Or have it, like, beside a lake, and you see the reflection in, like, a lake or something.
Yeah.
Something. That would have been cool. That's a good idea. Look at you being creative.
Yeah, it's too bad it was fucking 20 years too late.
Yeah, right.
Oh, God, what else was I going to shit on about this movie?
The film's trailer consists of primary alternative takes unused in the actual film. I didn't know that.
Fucking trailer was better than the movie. That's a common practice in shitty movies now. They may have started that. They might have broke a record with that one.
Ooh, this is a good one. We haven't talked about this scene. The infamous "Oh My God" scene has been viewed on YouTube just over 5.9 million times as of February 2017.
That hurts my soul that none of my videos added together have gotten even a tenth of that, but this shitbox has 5.9 million views? What's the "Oh My God" scene?
They're eating my friends, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my God!
Yeah, I remember that now.
Another great fucking scene. You didn't laugh at that? You're like, that's so ridiculous.
I think by that point, I was just like contemplating killing myself.
You were checked out. You're like, oh, the gun sitting on the arm of your fucking couch.
Well, I was like,
if
you
this
coming to
doesn't-
bed? I was like, I don't know if I'm going to make it. Like, tell the kids I love them. I tried my best. And don't let Greg come to my funeral. Fucking put Troll 2 did this to him.
Was shot in 3 weeks.
Shit. That's believable. Shit, if you'd have told me the same day, I would have believed you. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see this being shot in like one fucking
Literally.
day.
One take. Good to go. Let's roll. Next scene.
These are actually kind of boring. I got like the majority of them out of the way.
Fuck it, man.
Michael Paul Stephen didn't see the film until Christmas 1991 when he received the VHS tape at a movie as a gift. That's the little kid, yeah. That's crazy. He didn't even watch the movie and somebody like gave it to him as a gift.
They hate him.
Right?
Hey, man, fuck you. Merry Christmas. There you go.
You watched this shit because I had to.
No. You did it. You watch it.
Oh, yeah, here it is. The film was originally titled Goblins, but distributors in the U.S. felt the film would not succeed on its own as a standalone project, obviously.
No shit.
So they instead insisted it be named Troll 2, despite not having anything to do with the first movie. That's so fucking stupid.
Only dumb motherfuckers in Hollywood would think that would work.
Yeah, right. Like,
People are fucking retarded. They'll be all right. Like, they won't make that connection at all.
They won't notice.
Yeah, dude. You know, I thought it was pretty funny that the only difference they made with the troll witch was when she was like all ugly and old and shit. Like all they did was crimp her hair and put meth teeth in her mouth.
Yeah, well, they did her makeup like
She
crazy.
got super hot, dude. Like it almost didn't look like the same chick.
It didn't.
She's a banging chick, like she's a banging looking body and shit. But yeah, man, with the meth mouth, I was like, that's.
I was gonna say you can make anybody look ugly with enough meth mouth.
For real. Yeah,
Conan O'Brien is a huge fan of this film.
I don't fuck with Conan O'Brien, so that makes sense.
Ouch.
You like Conan O'Brien?
Yeah.
He's just a super less talented Jimmy Kimmel.
We're not gonna go there. Really upset me.
Oh, what's the other fucking... Oh, Jimmy Fallon. I fuck with Jimmy Fallon more than I fuck with him.
I think Conan O'Brien is way more talented. He was the original writer on one of The Simpsons.
Yeah, like, I don't care about The Simpsons either. Family Guy's way better, dog.
I'm gonna flip your chair over. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm not
saying I don't like The Simpsons. I'm just saying, like, I think Family Guy's better.
Anyway, I don't see any more that's fun in here, so I'm gonna put that aside.
Well... Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No. It was intentional. I knew you were going to hate this movie. I'm not going to do things like this anymore because it's just miserable.
I ain't going to lie, man. This is the best fuel I've had coming in here, dude. Yeah. Like, I almost wore a boxing t-shirt in here.
Had gloves on, like...
You should meet me at the door, punch me in the dick, because that's what you did by giving me this movie.
Pretty much.
But...
I'm kind of sad you didn't find, like, any enjoyment from it. Like... Well, I kind of... that's why I told you. I'm like, watch it, and I know it's bad, but try to find the joy in it.
Well, like I said, if... You know why. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But...
Yeah.
Like I said, there were certain parts that I would have found a lot more funny if I would have let myself enjoy it, but I think I hated it so much from the get-go that it was just like... I was just like, I gotta get through this shit.
That makes sense. Yeah. It starts out running. Like, it's bad right off the bat.
You want my rating? You want my rating on it?
Yeah, what's your rating?
Yeah. There's not a fucking number that exists. Like, do you have a shovel? I'll start digging and show you where I would put that movie.
The center of the earth.
No, that's too far. Like, it doesn't deserve that. Outer crust is perfect for it. Outer crust is perfect for it. But, yeah.
I'm not really... Like, the rating is, if you like bad movies that are fun, watch this, but not... chances are you've already seen this and you're a huge fan of this movie. Like, if you haven't seen this and you're not a fan of bad movies, don't fucking watch it because you're going to be fucking miserable.
And please, if you ever see one of us out in public and you do like this movie, especially if it's me, tell me so I can punch you in your fucking face and just, like, do you that favor. No, I'm just kidding, but seriously, like, it's a terrible fucking movie.
But really, though, don't sit through the whole movie if you haven't seen it. Go on YouTube, type in Troll 2 Best Scenes, and that's all you need.
Right my God.
It's fucking great.
Yeah, I guess that was pretty funny. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Fucking Troll 2, man.
I think next time, I think I'm going to do Pi.
Yeah, I got Pi.
Yeah, I think we'll do Pi next, and we'll get back on track. I just wanted to finally get this one out of the way.
I really want to do that Real Genius movie.
I'm going to throw it in the next. I know
we'll do Pi next, but... Like,
I'm going to probably do that next, Real Genius. Because I want to do Idle Hands. Like, I really, really want to see that.
Yeah, that's a shit box, but you might like it.
I want to watch it when you watch...
It's got funny shit in it.
Yeah.
I guess it's one of those, like, stupid stoner comedy type of deals.
But I'm a huge fan of...
Yeah, you like Old Boy in that one.
Yeah, exactly. So I really, really want to see it.
Fucking Fulton Banks from Mighty Ducks is in that one.
Fuck, yes.
And Seth Green, dude.
Yeah.
Is that who you like, or you like
Seth
the main
Green.
guy?
No, Seth Green. I'm a huge Seth Green fan.
The quarterback from the Little Giants. I forget his fucking name. Like, he was famous when he was young, and then he just kind of died off. This was like his last movie.
Oh, I see.
That I'm aware of.
I'm surprised I haven't heard of this movie. Like,
Idle Hands?
Yeah,
man.
It never crossed my radar.
I want to say I was in like 6th grade when that shit came out. I was cleaning a movie theater at the time when it came out, and it, you know how like at the big movie theaters. Like the new movie is in like the biggest theater.
Yeah.
This shit opening day was in the one leaving the motherfucker. Like,
damn.
Yeah. But like I said, I was there every night cleaning the bitch. So like I just watched everything. Like I saw a bunch of movies that I never would have.
I'm actually kind of jealous of that. I have to like search through for these movies. I mean, it's not that hard. Go to Blockbuster and just, or you know what I mean. Back in the day, just go to Blockbuster and pick up a bunch of movies and watch them. But
yeah, I think we don't appreciate enough how fucking spoiled we are as
I know.
Humanity now. You know, you don't have to leave your fucking house if you don't want to watch.
Not
anything.
only that, but you have like thousands and thousands of movies at your fingertips. Still can't find anything to watch.
Yeah, well, I mean, once you get to that level like me and you, bro, when you've just seen damn near everything you're interested in, and then some of the shit you're not interested in because you just heard it might be interesting.
Yeah,
like that's where we're at in this shit, you know, and that's why we did this podcast because, you know, we got together and it was like, I got about 20 solid titles you ain't fucking seen, bro.
Yeah,
and
same here.
Same here, yeah.
Yeah, it's the best way to like watch some movies instead of just like taking a shot in the dark because I've done that so many times. It's not pleasant.
Yeah, shout out to my dad for fucking not believing in child labor laws and making me clean all that fucking shit.
Fuck yeah.
I saw like I said, I saw way more movies than I ever would have done.
Yeah, and it like helped you develop yourself as a person and a movie lover. Like you probably wouldn't have been as big of a movie buff if it wasn't for that.
Probably not. Yeah, because after that, I mean, I was still going to the movies, you know, like, because I didn't just have to be cleaning. Like, you know, I would go during the day because we had a fucking key to the back door. We just walk in that bitch and walk into a theater.
Fuck yeah. Same with my dad. Like, if he wouldn't have watched as many movies as he did when I was a kid, I probably wouldn't care about movies like I do, so.
And then, like I said, when I was in high school, I worked at an actual movie theater, not just the cleaning crew, but like I was a cook. Because it was one of those that you could order actual food in one of the theaters.
Yeah, the Mugs of Movies.
Right. Well, not everybody that's not from here, they don't know about Mugs of Movies.
Well, fuck them then.
I know, right?
If you don't know Mugs of Movies, then...
Hey, you could quote me on this shit now, America. If we fucking hit it big and we make all this money, I'm opening that bitch back up.
Yes, we are.
Yes. We'll call it fucking Nick and Greg or Greg and Nick's fucking multiplex. I'll even build 2 more fucking theaters onto that bitch if I have to.
Fuck yeah.
Because, like, I think that was the greatest thing about it. It didn't break your fucking bank. And it still did new movies. It wasn't like the day it came out, but you would still see great movies would always make it there.
No.
And there was a bunch of movies, like, if it was iffy, like, I don't know if it's going to be good. Shit, wait till that bitch goes to Mugs, bro. $3. Or at first, back in the day, it was $2. $2.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, when I first started working there, man, and like...
I didn't realize it was that cheap.
Yeah, when I started working there in like 2004, yeah, it was like $2. And then it went to $2.50, $3. And then by the time it closed, I think it was up to like $4 or $3.50, something like that.
Damn. I know my dad took me one time. I do remember one time when we got like pizza or whatever while watching a movie. I thought it was really cool. But another time, I was watching Unbreakable in the movie theater with a bunch of friends that were being loud. And we were going to be kicked out anyway, so we just left. But I was like, I wanted to watch this movie. Like, I was enjoying it. Like,
who would have known
guys.
that a fucking decade later, or shit, probably longer than that, Shimonauts just twisted on its neck.
Yep.
Sequel, but you didn't know.
Yeah, right?
I still haven't watched Glass, and I heard it's fucking awesome.
I haven't either. And what's funny is my wife liked Split. She really enjoyed it.
Dude, I thoroughly enjoyed Split. Fucking McAvoy, that bitch can act, dude.
Yeah, he's top tier right now.
Yeah, I fuck with that
Actors.
guy. Yeah, he's good.
He's fucking amazing.
He kills his Professor X, and I love Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, he revitalized the character.
He really did. I didn't think anybody would be able to play that shit as good as
Hell
him.
no.
And he fucking killed it, dude. And the dude that played Magneto. Like, what are the chances that you get 2 separate dudes playing the same character, and they're both just as fucking great as the other one?
I know, right?
It's like, wow, if he was old as shit, that's exactly how I wanted to be. When he's young as shit, that's exactly how I wanted to be.
I know. They got lucky with that shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing Fox did get right in that fucking X-Men franchise.
Yeah,
well, and Hugh Jackman, but you don't fuck with Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, I like Hugh Jackman. I was talking about the story. Like,
oh, yeah.
It's very, like, some of them are good and some of them really are not. I tried to watch Apocalypse. I got, like, halfway through.
I got it if you want it.
No, I actually have it.
Oh, you own it?
The thing shuts off after 30 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, the video just shut off, so I'm sorry, everyone.
Well, you can watch the first half hour of us.
Right. Well, let's get back to the...
yeah, man.
We're going to watch Spring Breakers next.
Spring Breakers.
All right. See you then.
Later.